Welcome back to Tactical Cuke YouTube channel. We are playing Questland again. Boy, do I have some stuffs to tell to you guys today. So among my hustles, I'm gonna go ahead on in. Well, I'm not gonna give them free promotion, but one of my hustles is delivering things on a bicycle. And I'll put I don't have a bike rack on my vehicles or anything, so I don't know. I don't know, because I had started just because it's only one bus for me to get downtown to my area that I like to deliver things in. And so I catch the bus, and I always seen interesting things. I don't know. It's just it's a very bus friendly. Like, if I could, I would just ride my bike straight downtown, but it's really far. Um, but anyway, that's to give context to the severity of the issue. So I caught the bus downtown with my bikeroo, and I was doing my little business downtown, and I accidentally forgot to lock my bike on one of my. Oh, I can upgrade this. Definitely want to do that. Why couldn't I upgrade it before? Well, what's going on? Anyway, somebody long story short, my bike got stolen. Now it got stolen. Now I did a video before. My car got stolen. Now it actually did get stolen. Technically, it got towed away. So that wasn't a full lie, but this time I know my bike was not towed away. Somebody came took it. And they have bums that sit in front of the store that I went in. And I'm like, did y'all see anybody ride off with this bike? And I'm like, and they say, no, that bike gone. That bike gone. I'm like, okay, well, y'all sit here all day begging for money. You mean to tell me you can't, look out and see, look out and make sure people not, what I mean? You can't do that. And then the other day, it's funny because, and I usually really strict on locking my bike up. Like, I don't leave it anywhere. Just that one time I left it on mistake. Okay. I guess I was occupied. I forgot to lock it. I guess, I don't know if you guys are, I know there's going to be some people who watch my videos who are not spiritual people. So you may not get this, but sometimes, the creator of the universe is going to cause you to make mistakes like that because he wants a certain person to get, what I mean? For instance, one time, let me tell you, one time, I just had like $100 in my car, in my armrest, and I parked it in the driveway. And in this area that's near a community college, so it was people walking up and down, and I left my money in my armrest, and like it was only there for like an hour to when I remembered, wait, I got cash in my car. Let me go get that cash. When I went to go get it, all my stuff from my armrest was tore out, and it was and the $80 was gone. And it's like, how did they know? Nobody really goes into my car. So how did you know to take that $80 that specific hour, and then you knew where the $80 was and you took it? You understand? Unless like spiritually, the creator of the universe told you, hey, I know you need some money. There's some money here. So like when that happened, I was kind of doing okay with money. So I like shrugged it off. I was like, oh, well, I mean, maybe that person needed it. And I kind of feel that way about this bike too. You understand? Because I'm doing okay. Tomorrow I'm gonna go buy another one. And really, that bike had the handlebars kept rotating because I was leaning on it a lot. So when I get this new one, I'm gonna make sure I don't lean on it so my handlebars can stay in place. Cause I'm a big dude. I don't need to be leaning on the handlebars so they can rotate. So when I get this new one tomorrow, then I'm gonna make sure I ride it properly so it don't break. And but yeah, so I'm downtown and I caught the bus and now I don't have my bike and I'm like, well, I need to finish what I came down all the way downtown and did all that for. So I did I did try to do what I was doing on a bike, just walking. And this too goofy. Like usually when I drop things off, I have to travel all through these buildings to drop it off. But this the first time since I've been doing this on the bike, the first time the people ordered food and they met me outside. Like how come on. I was like, bruh, now you want to wait out outside. You understand? Any other time I have to, you know, it's Legend of the Hidden Temple. I don't know if y'all remember that show. You had to go through all them obstacles. It's Legend of the Hidden Temple trying to get these people their stuff. And this one time that I don't have my bike, this guy is waiting outside. He's calling me, so I have to ignore him because I didn't want him to know, hey, I'm bringing you your stuff and I don't have a vehicle. I'm walking it. So I didn't want him to know. So I just ignored the call. And when he said, hey, I was trying to call you. I said, oh, my service on my phone wasn't working. But it's like, these people, they just be looking to chew you out. Be kind to your, if somebody is delivering you stuff, be cool. Like don't do no McDonald's attitude, because I'm not McDonald's. I'm not a McDonald's employee. I don't have to accept your delivery. If I recognize your name or whatever, you know what I mean. You know, I don't have to serve you. I could report you, and I could every delivery I can rate, and you know, as a contractor, I have more power and control over that situation. So don't be a douchebag and try to take advantage. You know what I mean? You know, I'm basically like a friend. You know what I mean? Treat me like I'm a friend who ran an errand for you. You wouldn't be entitled to certain things, whatever. You wouldn't be power tripping. You know, you guys know what I'm talking. You wouldn't be Karening. It was a fat male Karen, okay, that did this. But that's so goofy. But yeah, made it home. Right now, I'm baking a pizza. I'm baking a DiGiorno pizza. Tomorrow, I will head to the store and replace my bike and buy another bike. But that's what's been happening in my life. But yeah, just back to hustle. Like, this is just so much better. Like, I can't believe I let people talk me into going get a job. Like, I'm never doing that again. I'm never going to look for employment again. Like the last job that I was on that I told you guys about doing cooking, because want to I did learn how to cook from an early age, and I do know how to do a lot of dishes, especially since I've cooked professionally now. Since my last job, I learned so many things. I learned how to do from scratch. Like I learned hella stuff. And I don't know. I'll take back never, cuz I may go try and work in another kitchen so I could get that free, you know, learn how to cook stuff for free, cuz I really learned how to cook a whole lot of things from scratch. I making pizzas from scratch, making gyros, uh making pizza sauce from scratch, making pesto, and I learned basil, the difference between basil, cilantro, and parsley, which I know what parsley is, but basil, cilantro, parsley, all these different peppers and all of that stuff. It's a whole bunch of stuff I made by, like everything from in a restaurant was made from scratch. And then what was most annoying is my like manager was more of a bartender, and so he didn't really appreciate the kitchen aspect as much. Like I wasn't under chefs. Like they just showed me the recipe or whatever. I don't know. Okay, so let me smelt. Smelt that. But yeah, I learned how to. But I mean, I don't have to get on the job. I can read, and they have good cooking YouTube channels. But yeah, like I really feel like I should apologize to you guys, because I essentially, because when I took this job, and let me tell you what's goofy about it. Like when I took that job, I was working less hours than I was before. When I was just, doing my own thing, I would hustle all day pretty much. And, but when I was on the job, the little 30 hours I was working a week on this job was, once I was done doing that, once I was done dealing with all those characters and the customers and just all those attitudes and all the drama at work, and you can't really take break when you want to take break. So it's like I was playing football again, you got to keep running and all that. So it really wore you out. Even if I was only there for 4 days, it could wear you out and you don't want to do nothing else. And I was making way less money. I was making way less money and I was working less time, but I had less energy to do my other stuff, which is bad, because I need to constantly be working on my YouTube channel and stuff on the side, because I want to work for the rest of my life. I want to do something productive for the rest of my life, but I don't want to be an employee for the rest of my life. I don't want to be dependent on anything for my finances for the rest of my life. I want to get to a point where can't nobody tell me nothing. And really, I'm kind of at that point now. I'm pretty much at that point now, but at a smaller scale. I want to really do better. For my age, I have a lot of things that a lot of people my age do not have. I'm still consider myself young. I'm about to be not young soon, but I'm still a youngin'. And the things that I own, a lot of people at my age don't have yet. A lot, scratch that. A lot of people go their whole lives and they never own what I own. I'll put it that way. But I am not fully in the financial independence. I am financially independent, but um there's some things financially that I could do better. I'll put it that way. Just to keep it simple. That I see there's room for improvement before I could say, hey, I can rely solely on myself for the rest of my life. I know for a fact I can rely on nobody but myself financially for the rest of my life. That's my goal. I don't want to be, I don't need to be, a billionaire, trillionaire. I just want to be able to, I'm a simple person. I just want to be able to do the things. Well, I'm not a simple person, but I'm, I don't need a super luxury items to be happy. I derive my confidence and everything from within. I don't need external things to give me confidence. I put it that way. But I'm definitely not simple. That's the worst. That's the worst. That's not a good explanation. That's not a good way to describe myself. I'm gonna go to the second difficulty and see if I could get more levels. Oh, I think I might do a orb opening video, because I do need some more orbs. Yeah, that was eventful. Oh, I think I mentioned this in another video, but I'm starting a phone repair business. I got my Google listing. I think I said that on my last video. So I'm starting a phone repair business. And when I repair the phones, I'm going to post the videos on this channel. Hopefully, some people who getting their phone fixed are interested in the other content that I put on this channel. It's probably just going to be a few videos. I don't know. We're going to see how this works. And if the business is good in my area, then I'll go get me a shop. But with just best advice with businesses is to start small. Don't go take out credit and all that. If a business is not self-sustaining, if you need substantial capital to start the business, then it's more of an investment than the business. Put it that way. It really is. If you need a whole bunch of money to start it, then it's more of an investment than a business. To me, a business is something that gets you the bread so you can live, and that is sustainable. McDonald's is a business. Okay. I don't consider, for example, I don't consider Apple a business. It's more like a religious institution. Like, it's not, I just opened up a very sophisticated, I just opened up a very complex argument. But I think, and I'm tired. That's why I'm talking, because I'm tired, because I did all that walking. I'm tired. That's why I'm rambling like this. But more like a religious institution, like the capital is derived from perceived value versus the actual value. Like, people can survive without the products that they offer. Like, you can survive without the Christian church. You understand? It's debatable whether or not how that it's debatable whether how that would affect the quality of your life without religion and whatnot. Is debatable how that would affect it. I'm not saying it's going to be bad with no religion. I'm not saying it would be good with no religion. I'm just going to be neutral. I'm not going to get into that because people have their opinions on that. But Apple is the same way. Businesses like that, you know, Gucci, Versace. I'm that's a good because I just bought Gucci, Versace, Tom Ford, and Gucci, Versace, Tom Ford. Oh, and I bought Burberry for the lady. Bought some Burberry for the ladies. This guy was selling them. I was like, oh, let me get them on. And I got all of them. But stuff like that, that's not a business. That's an investment. It's like it's a religious institution and an investment rolled into one. Like at any moment, some other business could just become popular and then Apple is no longer a thing. Then that's not a business. That's a business. I'm just gonna make a whole new word. A business is something you do and that's gonna make you some money no matter what. Like you the milkman, oh that's a business. People gonna always need some milk. Throw in some eggs too, that's a business. Ain't nobody finna put you out of business. Once you got them cows and you got them chickens, once you got cow and chicken, you gonna be able to make your money. You gonna be able to make money. Okay, you can't put that out of business. You see, that's how I see. That's how I see business. You can't put you can't really put uh a cleaner, somebody who cleans things. That's a business. You can't put a cleaner, you can't put somebody, I don't want to say janitor. You can't put a cleaner out of business. You understand? There's always going to be something to clean. You see? If all that makes sense. All right. I know I said something that sounded dumb at first, but now, after my explanation, it should make sense now. But anyway, that's it. I done went through all my energy. I'm about to eat this pizza and I'm about to go to bed. I'm probably gonna have energy after I eat this pizza. If I do, I'm gonna watch a movie and then I'm gonna go to Biddy Bye. I don't know if you can hear the oven in the background, but yeah. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you on the next video.